freight trains!
Now here's where we learn all about freight trains. We'll see what freight trains can do and why they're so important to everyone. Here's a freight yard. This is where freight cars are kept. They're loaded with containers which hold all kinds of materials, then attached to the train that is going to take them where they have to go.
Hobart, where are all these trains traveling to?
They're going everywhere, to big cities and small towns all around the country. This is an electric freight train from France. What do you think is in those green freight cars?
Maybe French toys or French pizza?
Maybe you're right. It could be anything. Toys and food, of course, but it could also be clothes, medicine, wood, bricks, anything you can think of. This train is pulling covered freight cars. Look at it go! This is a Japanese freight train. It's made up of containers. These containers are taken to the freight yard and loaded onto trucks which take the containers to their destinations. Sometimes they're loaded onto container ships which take the containers across the sea to other countries. Here's a train pulling tanks of liquid fuel. These are flatbed cars. Here's a French freight train carrying concrete beams. Maybe they're going to be used to build a bridge or a tall building. When they're not open-top freight cars, the mystery of these trains is that you never know what they're carrying.
Hey, look! There's one that carries cars.
That's right. And here's a train carrying rails to build more railroads.
Wow!
Here's a train running all different kinds of freight.
Sometimes the freight trains are carrying things that other vehicles need, like gasoline for cars or boats, or even fuel for planes.
Look, freight trains even carry trucks.
Well, we've certainly seen a lot of different kinds of freight trains. Now we know that without freight trains, things wouldn't get to where they need to go. It's fun time!
Arriving at the railroad depot with this load of farm produce, it runs onto the tracks. Now, get ready for the surprise. Flange wheels in front and in back are lowered to the rails, and the rubber-tired ones are hauled up. Presto change. Now the truck is a gas locomotive. Next stop, San Francisco. Assuming, of course, it doesn't meet a train coming the other way.
Luis is more down to earth.
Listen up out there, here's a safety tip. I'm Cosmo, gonna show you what's hip. There's a line you should keep in mind. That line on the side is there to save your life. Be safe and stand back behind the line until the train comes to a grind. You don't need to be in a hazardous position, just stay alert and you'll never miss that train. Stand back behind the line until the train comes to a grind. Stand back behind the line.
Meh. M-E-H. Meh.
Here we are riding a mountain train. Now we're going to learn all about these trains that travel up and down mountains of the world. In nearly every country, on every continent, there are mountain ranges that trains have to travel through. These trains are perfect for sightseeing. You get a great view through the big windows. These are mountain trains from Europe. This one's from Switzerland. And this one's from Germany. Here's a train that needs 2 engines to pull it across the mountains.
3, actually.
Here's a long-distance train that travels across the Canadian Rockies. This kind of bridge is called a steel arch bridge. These bridges are built to span great valleys and gorges. Look at this colorful train. It's being pulled by a diesel-electric locomotive. Here it goes through California. Look how long this train is. Can you count the cars? Here's a train that's much shorter. It's only 3 cars and a caboose. It travels out Mount Hood, which is a mountain in the state of Oregon. Here's another mountain train traveling through the snowy mountains of Switzerland. These trains have glass ceilings so you can see the scenery better. Look at all the beautiful scenery that mountain trains pass through. Look, there's the caboose. So long, mountain trains!
Oh, my.
Oh,
That was such a long train ride.
boy.
Up and down all of those mountains.
Oh, dear.
Oh. And they didn't even have a restaurant car on the train. I'm so
I
hungry.
know, me too, Cosmo. I could eat worms. Or,
Worms?
well, maybe a big juicy hot dog with onions and relish. And
You eat dogs?
maybe a double cheeseburger. Or a big plate of fried chicken.
Dude, he said hot dog.
And a box of chocolate chip cookies. Boy, chocolate ice cream. Or maybe a
Cut it
chili
out.
burger.
Cut it out, I can't take it.
French fries and extra
Oh, I'm
cheese.
getting me a headache.
More chili. Oh, I'm so hungry. Chocolate chip cookies. Maybe we can have that.
Oh, and I'm hot, too.
How about a delicious strawberry milkshake? Yum,
Get rid of that space outfit.
Oh.
Well, I hope there's a restaurant on our next train.
Please, Louise, I'd like to buy 2 tickets each. I want to leave at 3 and be there by tomorrow. I said, please, Louise, give me enough room for my knees. I've been 6'4" since I was born, and my legs are anything but short, you see. The conductor takes the fare and asks where you're going. He lets you know when to get off as the train is slowing down. Please, Louise, I think I'm gonna sneeze if I don't get a seat by the window. please, Louise, help me count the trees and teach me the name of each town we pull into. The conductor takes the fare and asks where you're going. He lets you know when to get off as the train is slowing down.
Okay, this is the first. I can't think much. I just can't think of much to say about this. Like, I mean, what can you say about this movie?
I'd like to buy 2 tickets, please. I want to leave at 3 and be there by tomorrow. I said, please, Louise, don't be such a tease. Does it have a big bell on top? Ring once to go and twice to stop the train. The conductor takes the fare and asks where you're going. He lets you know when to get off as the train is slowing down. The engine in front, caboose in back, and all of us in between, chugga-lugga down the tracks. Chugga-lugga, chugging along, chugga-lugga, chugging along, chugga-lugga, chugging along.
You're wasting my life.